taking you to Kogi State tonight. Don't forget, 3 governorship elections will be happening on the 11th of November this year. That is going to be in North Central Kogi State, in the south-south of Bayelsa State, in the southeast of Imo State. And all of these 3 governorship elections will happen on the same day. Now, 2 out of those states, the governors there are seeking re-election. In Kogi State, Governor Yaya Bello of the APC has done a 2-term, and the APC wants a situation where there will be another APC governor. But there are other political parties in the race who say they are going to take APC out of prominence in that state. There are a lot of ethnic politics that is happening, a lot of violence that we have seen. In fact, in the last few days, the APC and the SDP have engaged in war of words and over the death of one of the supporters in an area very close to the state capital. And that situation has led and a reminder to a lot of Nigerians who are watching on the sideline about the Kogi politics and the governorship election. Each time there is an election in Kogi State, sometimes it leads to some bloody situation, violence activities happening in that state. Why must politics be so bitter? It's becoming brutish. Tonight, we'll be speaking with one of the front runners in the race. He's a candidate of the ADC and a sitting member of the House of Representatives, Honorable Leke Abejide. He joins us live here in our Abuja studio. Thank you so much, Honorable Abejide, for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Good evening, viewers at home.
This is your second term in returning to the House of Representatives.
Yes.
And you want to be governor of Kogi State.
Yes.
Why?
Well, I want to be governor to correct so many things in this state.
Like what?
1, to ensure there's full autonomy for our local government, whereby all our local government workers will be getting their salary in full.
Is that not happening right now?
It's not happening right now.
What is the situation right now?
The situation, they are on percentage payments right now.
What is the percentage payment for?
You don't even know, no staff of local government can say that this is what it's receiving. Because this month you can get 15%, maybe next month 20% of your package. That is what is happening right now.
Where is the money going to? Is the money not coming from the federal government?
Maybe when I become governor, I'll be able to know where the money is going to. But as it is now, I don't know where the money is going to. They are not getting it in full. So,
for how long has this gone?
This has been in existence, I think it's been a long time now. I think this thing started from the time of Wada, when it was about 4 months for him to leave office. It started from that time. And
up to now, local government workers in public officials are not getting their full salary.
The former governor Wada made an attempt to pay by requesting for bailout from the federal government, but he was not given because then he was PDP, so APC was in the federal. I was at the federal up to now. And they said, okay, if they give him that money, he will use it for election. So, but the current government got it. That period of 4 months is still standing. Up to now, the percentage payment is still ongoing. And that is one of the things. Then 2, if you look at the infrastructural decay in the state, it's monumental. When I move around other states, I just returned from Kogi State. You will not be happy moving around with the kind of road network we have, which we have everything, even without looking at the federal, with the mineral resources we have in the state. If we utilize it and we utilize them, we can become one of the richest states in Nigeria. So that's 2. Then education, which is even one of my key priority areas. People who know me very well, they know that I don't joke with education. I've been doing it right from, even before I got to the House of Rep, I've been assisting students in secondary school. When I got to the government, into government in 2019, I've been the one that have been taking care of YF fees for public and private schools in my federal constituency, going to 6 years. So,
where do you get this money from?
Well, I have a foundation that was assisting even before I came to government. So the foundation is assisting with whatever I can get from my private business that I was in.
So God has blessed you?
God has blessed me.
You're a rich man.
I give God the glory.
Before you got into the House of Reps?
I was a man of means before I got to the House of Reps. So I got to the pinnacle of my career in the maritime sector before I came to government.
So when you get into government, getting public funds into your own private pockets won't be the issue. Is that a promise?
What I even get in National Assembly is not enough to take care of my people. If I'm doing that, my name will have spoiled before then. And that's why you see I could win anytime, any day with small party.
So if you look at it now, and I'm wondering why you think that you are the kind of person Kogi people need as their governor. Why do you think that the Kogi people need you? Why do you think that you can't be their governor? Do you have what it takes to be their governor?
That's from, when you want to test anybody in any position, give him small position and test whether he'll perform or not. So for what I've done as a member of House of Representatives, even beyond my own mandate, construction of roads is not supposed to be my mandate. But I have done a lot of roads in my federal constituency. Any road you see there today that is newly done is through me. So
if you are asking us to judge you by your legislative duties, because what you're asking for now is an executive power to be the #1 citizen of that state. Those are two different kind of mandate entirely. So the question is, why do you think you deserve or you are fit for the office of the governor of Kogi State?
Why I think that I fit for that office is because I will be able to take care of the welfare of the people.
How would you do it? You have the wherewithal in terms of technical and knowledge base.
But I have been in public office now, it's going to 5 years.
That is not only what it needs to be a governor.
What it needs to be a governor is, what do you need? To be a governor of a state. #1, you are the chief security officer of your own state. Then you should be able to protect the assets of your citizens and make sure there is peace in every area of the state. Then you should be able to take care of the welfare of the citizens using the resources available in the state. It's not my money that I'm going to use to do all this. The resources of the state is what I'm going to use. And if you talk of the knowledge, I have it. And I have demonstrated it as a member of House of Reps.
Academically, you are qualified.
Academically and even practically.
Academically, how would you defend your qualification academically?
Academically, I'm a master's degree holder.
In what?
I have BSc in economics, a master in business administration. My Mamadu Bello University is there. And as I'm talking now, most of my classmates may be watching. They are there. Some are in CBN here. Many are in top places. So if you ask me to go and bring my classmates, I don't need to go far. So academically, the qualification is there.
So your certificate?
Politically, the qualification is there.
You have the certificate. It's intact.
It's intact. Everything.
And the knowledge base is there also.
It's there, although.
So let me just... I
came from a private sector background. So, and in private sector, what we know about is most with is efficiency. And that is what you can know me for. In terms of deliverables in political office, which my constituent can testify to. In the last general election, my results that I got during the election testified to the good job I have done. When I contested in 2019, the margin between me and the runner-up was just like 5,000, like around 6,000. But in this one, because of my performance, I've been tested and trusted. The difference was like 13,000 plus votes. So If I have not done well, people wouldn't have been looking for me to even run for this office of governor that I'm trying to do.
So, let's check out a few things about Kogi State that you are hoping to either change, fix, or to improve on. For example, in terms of economy, what is the state of the economy? How does Kogi State rank? What do you know about the Kogi State economy? And what are you planning to do?
Yeah, people always say Kogi State is a civil service state, and I disagree with them. Kogi State has all it takes to be one of the most economically developed states in this country. In the state, we have 28 mineral resources. Just one out of it is what Dangote use. That's the limestone to become one of the richest men in Africa. You know, that's Obajano cement. It's in Kogi State, you are aware. It's even in my Central District. It's in Kogi West, Central District. And we have it even in my own local government. Another company has come to set up the manga company, something like that. Has come to set up. We have gold. In my own local government, we have crude oil just discovered in my own local government. And even right now, Kogi State is one of the states that has not been, a part of the oil producing states. Though I don't know the quantum of oil discovered or getting from there, I cannot see. But I know something is coming out there. So if look at the economy of the state, if we utilize all these mineral resources very well, we will not be looking at the federal so much.
Do you have an idea of the IGR of Kogi State at the moment?
Nobody knows the IGR of the state.
But the state government has always put it out there. And in fact, they said that they are targeting 36 billion IGR in 2023. They've claimed that they met about 300 in Kogi State. They claimed that they met about 300 million and they were going to increase it to about 1.5 billion and in fact move it. But I'm asking you, if you do not presently know the indices and the statistics, but I've asked you because your area of expertise in terms of your education is in the area of economy and business management. Yeah. So I think that your strong point should be the area of economy.
And you didn't allow me to, I just talked about mineral resources. I have not talked about that area that we
So if you do not know the indices of the Kogi State economy, how do you want to fix it? Can you give us an idea of the indices of Kogi State economy at the moment?
Indices like?
The state of IGR, for example.
The state of IGR.
The potentials of the state.
I know if the IGR is so, is so much or is enough for them to survive, I believe state wouldn't be owing salaries. So I believe the IGR they are even generating, maybe it's not even automated for them to even know what is coming and what is going on.
But if you become Kogi governor, how much of IGR can you generate? You said your state has enough potentials.
From my own analysis and from the study I have done, Kogi State can easily, from the mineral resources, from the oil, and from tourism, we can conveniently generate 12 billion.
Per month?
Per month.
Where is the strongest, or which sector is the strongest for you to be able to achieve this?
For me, I think the mineral resources is the strongest.
But the mineral resources is on exclusive legislative
list. It's on exclusive legislative
list. So how do you get that kind of amount of money?
There are royalties, and again, we can partner with the federal government. The federal government cannot just be taking all the resources in the state and then the state will just be empty.
But as a lawmaker, you know that there's nothing you can do about it.
We can partner.
So what happens is the federal government takes all of what is needed away from the eyes and the hands of the state government who have the deposit. That is what the law says.
Even at that, let us even assume it's still on the exclusive list. If we make the environment to be conducive for companies to come in, for federal government to be able to fully tap all these things, the royalty we get from in the state is not going to be a small amount of money. And again, I will work with the federal government to see a way of amending that aspect of the law. so that the state can be a partaker in their own resources, especially these mineral resources that's abundant in Kogi State. Because that's the only way we can grow faster. Then the issue of tourism. Look at in Nigeria today. Even this country called Nigeria, the name came from Lokoja. That is the convergence of Niger area, that is River Niger and Benue, is in Kogi State. It can be one of the form of biggest tourism in Nigeria. It can develop it that at least averagely 1 million people can come into Kogi State and go out in a year as visitors coming to look at the tourist centers in the state. I was going to Ida day before yesterday. I was on my way to Ida. After Ganaja, those houses there, if we really want to develop, are not supposed to be there. They are supposed to be like a tourist center whereby you put, all this. If you travel outside, you see seaside where they put sand. Nothing there to watch. People will just come and play and pay $100. Just maybe for 1 hour or 2 hours, they are gone. And they make millions of dollars. There are so many of that in Kogi State. But we are not having.
Kogi State
then we have arable land that can grow items, annual crops like sesame seeds. If you look at China, they don't use any other oil apart from sesame seed oil. And you see, Nigeria is one of the major exporters of sesame seed. And Kogi land, I have tried it. And grow this sesame seed, and we can even export the proceeds from there. I have tried it as a member of House of Rep. When I came in, I gave my people seedlings, and I gave them chemical. I said, this is where the money is. They grew it, and what they made in that year made them to continue up to now. And they keep on planting, keep on making money to sustain their families. So we can do it across. Then we have a palm tree, the hybrid type now, that if you plant it today, I have done a lot. I've given up to 25,000 seedlings for my constituents. In 2 years, you can start harvesting. Those that I gave 2 years ago now, they start giving me red oil now. They are enjoying, they can sustain their family, because what they are getting there, when they sell it, they can pay their children's school fees. They can sustain the family from it.
But these are going to be private interest. The question is, as a governor, how does this benefit the state? Because
these are citizens of the state. If you go on a large scale.
I agree, but the question is, you are talking about people farming and getting the resources in your backyard and on your soil. But how does this benefit? Because that is the question of how a governor can govern the state to the benefit of the people of the state. How does it benefit the Kogi State people?
You mean all those things have enumerated?
How does this accrue
what
benefits to the people of the state?
Number one, you have taken unemployment away from these people. This can employ millions of youths. You have taken unemployment away. You have given them self-reliance instead of them focusing on government job alone.
Are you thinking of the state in itself? Because, largely the state is supposed to give an environment for private sector to thrive.
Yes.
But are you thinking that it is a time now for the state, like we had it in the Second Republic, where different regions of the country were responsible in when Nigeria was majorly an export-driven environment, when we were an agric environment that we were able to push to the rest of the world products from Nigeria and produce from Nigeria. Are you thinking that it will come to a point that Kogi State might be able to feed the nation and, in fact, the rest of the world from what is being produced in their land?
We may not be able to feed the nation, but I believe we can do a lot.
But what exactly do you think, in specific, for example?
I'm going to select crops that I know that can be economic benefit to the people. I have mentioned 2 of them. I mentioned sesame seed. I mentioned palm tree. So And these are the ones that I know. Not the issue of yam, because my people are known for planting of yam. That's why I said the orientation will change. I said, if you plant
So you
yam,
make Kogi State a farming state?
Yes. It's an agrarian state. And that's the best way to go. To make sure all those lands that have been abandoned for all those our youth that are following politicians around, when they see their mates making money, they will desist from doing that.
Let me ask you quickly, why has it been difficult for your senatorial district to produce a governor since the emergence or the putting together of that state by the military government?
If it is a cause, I pray God Almighty will remove the cause from us. Because if I say I know the reason, I'm telling you. When we came to Kogi State from Kwara, we came together with Ibira people, the people of Kogi Central. The people of Igala came from Benue State. So, and there was an agreement. Chief SB Awoni of blessed memory was one that solved the problem. There was a disagreement who will go first among the three major executive groups. Chief SB Awoni stood up in that meeting and said, let the Igala people go first. Because they have suffered so much in the hands of the people in Benue, the thief people, that Ibra people, they were governor when we were together in Kwara during Adamu at that time, that we in the West will wait for Igala to finish so that we take it. But unfortunately, when the Igala people took it, they headed onto it.
This time around, we are understanding that there is some kind of talks that the Kogi West people are probably trying to form the coalition, and they're forming a coalition to present a common front. Is that true?
We are working towards that.
So it could be Dino Melaye or yourself. Is that the plan?
Well, nobody can say anything now, but I believe we are going to present a common front. And I think I'm the best candidate that can sell to the people easily.
You're better than Dino?
I'm better.
Than Dino?
If I'm not better candidate, I will not be winning on a small party back to back.
So how do
not only that, I'm not alone now in the House of Rep, you know that. I also came with another ADC member.
So we understand that also that the APC is talking to you for you to step down and also align with the APC candidate, Mr. Ododo. Are you listening to the APC?
That can be talk.
Are they talking to you?
Yes, that one has been on for a long time.
Are you listening to the APC?
It's not APC that I'm listening to. We are discussing. I think if, based on what is on ground in the state, if Ododo also step down for me, it would not be a bad idea. You know why? Myself, I came from APC, ADC. I was the leader of APC for my side before. Something led to another thing before I find myself where I am today. So APC has not lost anything.
If Ododo steps down for you?
If Ododo steps down
for you. You have been quoted to have said that the governorship candidate of the APC, Usman Ododo, could be tagged as Governor Yaya Bello's third-term agenda. Why did you say that?
Because, you know, in a state like ours, we have 21 local government. Yaya Bello is from Mokene. Current governor is from Mokene. And Ododo also is from Mokene. So it's a very difficult thing for it to work, because people will be thinking, if this governor does not have anything to maybe hide, or you want to use this person as a stooge, you will not pick him from his local government. At least, even though you want to pick from Central, maybe it will pick from Adavi. That's another local government in the Ibira-speaking Central district.
So is it a crime to have picked from his local government?
Politics we are practicing in Nigeria is a Republican system. It's not a monarchical system.
The politics of Nigeria today is presidential and federal.
Yeah, it's Republican in nature. You have to do election. he must contest. Nobody can inherit the office.
Is that what is happening in Kogi State? Politics by inheritance.
But that is what people tell me to be. Because, for example, now, if Asuwaju, as strong as he is as president, the time he finishes as governor of Kogi State, Lagos State, if he happened to pick Fashola from his local government, it will be tough for him. So that is why people like us are having challenges with talking together with APC. APC is not strange to me. I was the leader of Asuwaju Conference Campaign Organization in Kogi State in Asuwaju election. I know what I did. I did a lot of things. And Senator Karimi, I'm on air. I did a lot of work for him.
So you worked for the APC in the last election?
Of course, I worked for Karimi to become a senator.
And you worked for Asuwaju?
I gave him the highest votes.
You worked for Bola Tinubu in the presidential election in 2023?
Asuwaju got almost the same result I got in my
Did you work for him?
I worked day and night and campaign.
As a member of the ADC?
As a member of the ADC.
That's some kind of anti-party activity, right?
That one is not anti-party. Asuwaju is our leader. You know, I told you, my origin is APC, right from time. I told you from the beginning of this conversation that even to tomorrow, any party I go, Asuwaju remains my leader. I don't have any other.
So if the president tells you tomorrow to step down for Ododo, would you do that?
The president is a politician. He knows what to say and he knows what to do. It's not, you know, the president we have now is a real politician. You know the implication, how my political career will be. So it's not something, president himself will not say it.
All right.
President knows how to play the game.
Let me there are some issues within your party. And there are those who believe that even outside your party, there are the big, the money bags. How do you contend with the internal problem and the external problem?
Money bags.
There are the money bags on the outside. And they see your party as a small political party in Kogi State. And you have some internal problems in the ADC, in your party. How do you explain this?
We don't have any internal problem in my party.
You don't have any issues with anybody?
No issue in my party.
Or you deny having any issues?
We don't have any issue.
How do you deal with the external problem?
Like the money bags.
Those who feel that your party is a small
My party is not small in Kogi State. That's what I'm telling you. I'm from Kogi West Central District. We have 3 federal constituencies. ADC won 2. APC won 1. PDP nothing. In the State Assembly, ADC also won. At least. Now we won 2, they took 1 away. So that one we are contending in court. Then PDP did not even win anything.
Where do you
so we are the second largest after APC.
Where do you see yourself ranking in this election? First, second, third?
I will come first.
You will beat Ododo, you will beat Dino.
And
you bring Murtala Ajaka.
When it comes to this contest, the result will show.
All right. We need to leave it at that. Thank you so much, Honorable Leke Abejide, a sitting member of the House of Representatives and a member of the governorship candidate of the ADC ahead of the November 11th governorship election in that state. One in the series of conversation we'll be having with those who are seeking the office of governor in the 3 states. We'll be having an election on that day. Thanks so much indeed for coming tonight.
Thank you for having me.